Okay, so now let's do another type of a character here. So here we'll just keep the poses pretty simple here because we're just looking at how to draw these different ways of say drawing people. So here let's actually make this guy let's say he's going to be a cop or something. So here I've got the pose down, and basically you just do the same thing here. We can just lightly put down these ideas over here. Okay, so let's say he's standing over here. This. Okay, and then over here, let's say his hand is going to be like this. He's going to be holding, let's say, some sort of a gun. Like so. So once we have this character down, all we have to really do is now just build him up. So here you can see that it's a much more different drawing process than the previous lesson. So here we really just need some basic outlines because we're going to be clothing the figure, right, once you have the mannequin in place. So here we'll start to again now develop the some of these ideas here. So let's first develop his face. His head over here. And then let's say, so we know how the body looks. We have the lines down. Really all we have to do is dress him up. So let's say he's got something over here. Let's say so he's going to be like heavily protected armor on his body. So let's say we'll give him like some things over here. This. And we'll give him like a, let's see, a strap over here. Let's say we want to give him a vest. So he's going to have, let's say, 2 wires going in this direction over here. So I'm just going to sketch out some of these details and we'll clean him up in a little bit. Let's say, okay, so he's got, let's say, a vest that he's wearing. Let's say that goes all the way down, let's say over here. Much like a police vest. Over here. And let's say over here he's got maybe he's got some pouches over here, and he's got some kind of a device over here that's, let's say, connected to something, and then he needs is let's say a radio. We'll just put a box here for now, a radio, and we can just put a wiring here for the radio for now. So let's put some clothes on him over here. So over here, let's say he's got a band over here. He's got 2 straps, let's say. That's, they're gonna go, let's say, like this, and then another one around over here. Right, so and then he has, let's say, an elbow protector. So it goes like this. Maybe it's got some holes in it. We'll give him like a 3rd strap over here. arms. So here, like, give him some gloves. Straps on his gloves over here. He's got our bigger strap over here. Okay, so here from the back, really just need to bulk him up because since he's kind of protected. He's wearing clothes, so right, the muscle line would have been here, but since he's now wearing clothes, we can kind of like bulk him up in this way here. So let's say he's got like these 3 pockets over here. And over here, maybe we can say, we'll just say, for now, I'll just put police. We can clean that up in a little bit. Okay. So here, all of this will have like a 3-dimensional designs to it, like all these features. You can actually even exaggerate these if you wanted to. I'm trying to keep it as close to reality as possible, but also along that line of fantasy. Okay, so he's got those straps on the other side. We won't see too many of those. Okay. So let's say he's going to be holding a gun, like so. So here for the gun, what we can do is, let's say the gun is kind of going to be like this. So here I'll just put in the gun for now as just this mark over here. Now, so we can come back and fix this up just to get going with this drawing here. So since his waist is going to be here, we can, let's say we can put on some belts on him, like so. Belt on him on the other side over there. Okay, so now he's going to be wearing some pants. Okay, so since we know how the pants is going to go, so now we need to give him, let's say let's give him like a bag here that he has, like so. Then on his knee, let's give him those kind of like those protection things that you see on those SWAT guys. So we'll give him like this 3D shape over here, and this thing is going to be like this, like so. And just strap him up on this side, strap him up on the other side here, let's say. Let's say he's going to have a hole slur over here. Some ideas. Okay, so here you can just give him shoes over here. Let's do the other side here. So on the other side, so we can just give him this here. So right now I'm just sketching this out, then we'll clean him up in a little bit. So I'm sketching out some initial ideas, and just keep going with the flow of just creating it. All you're going to be able to do this since you've been through that course in the structure of man. So let's say he's got, let's say, another pouch over here or something or other. Right, so some ideas are like these scribbles, and these can be adjusted later on. So here, let's just keep going in, finish off his, let's say his pants over here. that he has. Okay, so let's give him some shoes over here. Okay. Put him some laces over there. So the way to do the gun is really just understanding how the angles would go here, right? So normally the trigger is kind of like over here where his finger is, over here. And to do the gun, basically what you can do is just get some magazines and stuff on guns and begin to see how they're actually developed, and you can use those designs from there. And this is when you're putting stuff, you can change your ideas around. So let's say how you might want to do these guns here. So let's give them like this big gun over here, then we'll fix it up. So here I'm doing it more of a sketchy style, and then when we fix them up, it'll be much more cleaned up here. So let me just sharpen this pencil real quick. So now let's work on his face. So let's say he's like, say if he's like a cop or something, maybe he's wearing some disguise over here. So his eyes would be inside there. Let's give him some ability to talk. And then over here, we can like give him so he's got some protection on his head. It goes in this, let's say it goes in this direction, like so. And then maybe we'll give him, let's say, a shield to, let's say, protect his face. Okay, so once you have this, like the sketch down, we basically now just need to erase and clean them up, and that's what I'll do and come right. Okay, and here I am halfway through cleaning up the drawing. So before you saw me just make like a silhouette for the gun using that silhouette design, I am slowly building up the gun and all the details as to what angle it should be. And here you can see even that pouch that I did, that I'm starting to now build it up. So basically that's all I'm doing. I'm just erasing and starting to build all the details, and this will slowly, this layering process will get me to that finished drawing. So I'll be right back. So here as I'm moving along, I'm just creating all these little details here. So here we'll now work on this knee pad over here. So he's going to be a little smaller because he's in perspective. And you can exaggerate these ideas if you want. So here we'll just give him some bolts here. And just rough up a little bit of the knee pads, just like that. And here let's Then we'll just give him straps over here. Let's give him these 2 straps. So like adding this is like that Velcro that you put together. So you can do all these little tricks here and techniques to put these ideas together. We can just put like a mark over here. And since this is its pants, and really to do clothed figures, just think about how things are going to be flowing in their 3D design, like their 3D form. So here I'm going to just erase these previous sketch lines here. See, like here, like the pant would come here and flow in this direction over here, like so. And then let's say over here, you could do something like this. And you want to just experiment with these ideas. Like each different type of clothes require different type of techniques. So for this, since this is kind of bulky pants that he's wearing, we can put just these lines here, not too many lines. So here, let's say where this strap is, right, would kind of like go like that a little bit. Let's say maybe it's a little tight on the other side over here on him. Of course, it's going to be shaded in on this side over here. So I'm just doing very sketchy kind of shading to start to bring him out, bring out the character. You can change any of these ideas. Okay, so we're almost done with this. Okay, and here's the finished version of the drawing. So we can just keep going with this and building more layers on top of it and getting it to that very high professional level. But here again, this just shows you that when you're drawing the figures out, you don't have to even put all the muscles, right? Because since you know them in your mind, you can just basically create with very simple lines as to how we created this figure, and then create your character designs from it. And that's the idea of this idea of drawing from Bliss.